here in the cold?
I'm waiting for you. Let's go get something to eat and discuss a job offer.
Oh, well, I would be more than happy to keep your resume on file, but I don't have any positions available right now.
This is a serious offer. Unless you've found a new career overnight.
Thank you. I will find something on my own.
How are you going to pay the rent in the meantime, Summer?
When did you decide to be in charge of my life?
A brother, uncle, cousin, father? No man in your life ever watched your back, not because of the beautiful curves, but because he wanted you to be okay?
You know, just because I let you know a little bit about my life doesn't mean you're entitled to the whole saga.
Sorry, you're right. Well, let's move on to the job offer. First of all, it's got a title, Executive Hostess. Chief, Executive Hostess, in charge. High Holy Hostess. Her Serene High Holy Hostess. The Divine, Serene, High Holy Hostess in charge. Come on, if you hear anything at all you like, just speak up.
No, thank you, but no thank you.
What's the matter? You hate the blues? You don't like cheese fries? What? The ambiance of the club gets on your nerves? You don't like, early Turkish bazaar with a smattering of Haitian voodoo?
The ambiance is fine.
Well, what's the problem?
The problem's you.
All I'm trying to do here is offer you a source of rent money until the Nobel Prize Committee calls.
Oh, you really don't get it, do you?
I guess I don't.
Oh, all right, look. I have been a registered nurse. I've been a stripper from Vegas. I've been a French-Canadian Catholic nun, a fourth-grade teacher from Denmark, a secretary. I'm that one a lot. Oh, my favorite is the college co-ed who's studying archaeology and rides a blue motor scooter. Not motorcycle, motor scooter. See, when people think call girl or professional escort, they're thinking sex with a price tag, but most of the men are just like you.
They are not.
Oh, yeah. They're not looking for sex. They're looking for the fantasy. The man whose wife died years ago. The guy looking for the girl that he never could find. The guy who let his first love slip through his fingers. And I have been paid thousands and thousands of dollars to be somebody else. But I quit that job. I'm through playing fantasy girl for emotionally challenged men.
Well, if you refuse to work with, for, or around emotionally challenged men, that leaves an all-female gig. You'll have a female boss, female co-workers, all-female clientele. And that will mean suspicion, angst, mood swings, and long lines at the bathroom.
You know, I'll figure something out.
If you're serious about giving up the life, Summer, you will need some way to pay the rent.
I'll work it out on my own. Thank you.
What's wrong with a little help?
Because I don't like the strings attached.
Look at me. Yeah, look. You see any strings here?
You know what? The more that a man wants to give you free help, the more you end up paying. And the more he insists that he wants nothing, the more you pay. I will figure this out on my own.
You know, it is possible to offer free help and mean it, that it's just free help.
You may believe that, but I have learned better. Seriously, thank you, but no thank you.
Oh, what a surprise.
I thought you agreed to stop following me.
I did, and I'm not. I'm just passing through here.
If you say so.
What's that?
Well, I decided to go to PCU and check out some of their classes.
Good. How'd it go?
All right, I guess. I didn't sign up for anything, but I'm definitely intrigued.
Did you get caught up in the collegiate spirit?
Maybe so. I met somebody there. Treated me like a real person. I liked it. Kind of forgot how it felt just to be myself.
What kind of courses are you interested in?
Well, I don't know. I kind of thought maybe I'd stick close to home. So I was thinking maybe acting.
Acting? That means you don't enjoy being yourself.
No. The real me enjoys pretending sometimes.
Well, acting's a good way to hide.
You know, I'm really sorry if you don't like it, but you don't get to pick my classes.
Well, I don't want to pick your classes. I didn't say I didn't like it. I'm just saying that A for acting is a good beginning, but there's a lot of interesting, courses through the rest of the alphabet.
Okay, try T for theater. Is that better? You know, the real me does enjoy pretending sometimes to get outside of myself, be other people.
I'd like to make a contribution to your education.
I do not want your charity.
This ain't charity, baby. I'm offering you a job.
And we've been through that, too. I don't want to hostess at your club.
I'm not talking about hostessing. Wait. I want time with my wife. I mean, I carry her always in here. But that's not enough for me. I want to see her. Talk to her. Be with her.
You can't.
I can pretend. If you'll help me.
We tried that. It didn't work.
I know. Here's the deal. Go to college. Get a great life going for yourself. You deserve it. Take whatever classes you want. Date students, teachers, whatever.
She thinks that's very generous of you with my time.
Yeah, it is your time, and it's really none of my business. You can be as suspicious and as secretive as you want.
So what's the catch?
There's no catch. When you're with me, I pay you to keep the game going. It's an acting job. From now on, when you're with me, you're Laura. My Laura. Wake up, sleepyhead.
Do I have to?
You do if you're gonna blow this pop stand with me.
Spoil sport. Yay, the wall stayed steady.
Why wouldn't it?
Well, it occurred to me that it might come tumbling down.
What, are you flirting with me?
Maybe a little. So, I'm a little confused in the morning, so I need to clarify real quick. Am I Summer or Laura now?
You're definitely Summer. And I need to thank you for this. Being back here in Beecher's Corners again, and your generous company. Well, I managed to get through another night. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Okay, I hate to break character, but I really have to know. Are we sitting beside your broken down heap as Luke and Laura or Luke and Summer?
Well, first of all, you must have forgotten the rules of the game. We never say disparaging things about the old red dinosaur.
Oh, sorry. But I still gotta know. Who am I at this moment right now, Summer or Laura?
You are Summer. Well, you're both. You're Summer with me, broken down. And Laura and I broke down in that old caddy more times than I can count. Usually at very inopportune moments. Which might lead you to ask, why don't I get a more reliable car? Well, the answer to that is, I don't like cars. I don't like to drive. I can't fix an engine, and I hate changing tires. But I am more attached to this car than I am to most people.
Well, that makes sense.
It does?
Well, yeah. People disappoint. You get a thing that breaks down or doesn't do what's expected of it, and that's fine. Your heart doesn't break along with it.
You're starting to understand me. You better be careful. I'm insane, you know.
I have one more question.
Shoot.
When are you and I supposed to have sex?
Sex for us, as appealing as the idea may be, is just not on the playlist. Look, I may be a total nutcase, but I know what can be recreated and what can't.
I'm not sure that I understand.
Well, You're beautiful, you're sexy, you're smart. It's wonderful to be with you. And your company is magic. It allows an old git like me to look back and revisit some of the happier times in his life. Like sitting in an old movie theater with that terrible film flickering on the screen was for a minute like being with my wife. And when you sing along with some musty-dusty, a little bit off-key, it's coming out of the radio as we bounce down the road on the run. Well, it's for a minute like I am with Laura again. All that combines to work for me, but sex is something totally different. I mean, look, let's just keep on with the road trip and not do anything that will pale in comparison.
I'll have you know, I happen to be very good.
I'm sure you are. But there's no sense sitting here freezing to death waiting for fate to take care of the damn thing. I wish I knew something about an engine.
All right, hold on, wait.
Bravissimo!
Don't applaud, throw money.
How the hell did you learn to fix an engine?
My dad. He and I used to spend hours in the garage just fixing any kind of car you could possibly imagine.
Was he a mechanic?
No, it was just his hobby. He would go to the neighbors and just practically pay them money to let him bring home and try to fix anything that was broken. And you know what? I don't care what I lost, broke, what kind of messes I made. It didn't matter. He made me feel like, well, he couldn't do the job without me.
You were crucial to his operation. Because of your little fingers. Tiny fingers can get in there and reach hard places.
I loved my dad.
There's nothing like the light in a little girl's eyes when she still thinks her dad hung the moon.
You have a daughter.
I do.
How old is she?
6? Maybe 7? I have a grown son, too. I don't see my daughter much. I'm not good for her. Sometimes it's painful to look at her. She has her mother's eyes. Oh, what is that old saying about all good things end badly?
No. They say all good things come to an end.
Is that it?
Well, hey, no, we're not ending. I mean, didn't you say that the Luke and Laura hit the road shows can play for a while?
Well, that was the original plan, but I've changed my mind.
Well, but what if I don't want to go home?
What are you saying? That you want to stay on this road trip with me indefinitely?
I was just surprised that you were ending it so abruptly, that's all. I thought that we had an arrangement.
Well, we do, but look, you're a professional, and I'm paying you to stand in for Laura. Emotional charity, I don't go for it. It gives me hives.
Is that what you think this is for me? Because let me tell you something. You're not a man that inspires pity. Now, do I feel bad for you that you lost the love of your life? Yes, I do. Absolutely. But you want to know something? You had it for many happy years, which is much more than I can say for most people that I know. So, believe me, I'm not pulling out tiny violins for you.
Well, then, what are you saying?
I was referring to the game. I'm liking it.
You're liking it? Cruising through somebody else's memories?
Well, it beats cruising through my own. Really. There's something about the light in a man's eyes when he thinks that the woman he loves hung the moon. Even if he is pretending and even if she is only a substitute. But it doesn't matter, because you know what? I like standing in the place where your wife stood. It makes me feel special. Like maybe Maybe it's kind of close to being as loved as Laura was loved.
Come on now, you're beautiful, you're sexy and smart, and you're young. This is a lethal combination. Anytime you're ready, the panting spuds will be lining up. You're gonna have to beat them off with a stick.
Not one of them will be remotely like you. You are one of a kind, Luke Spencer. And I like spending time with you, no matter whose name I'm using.